Thank you. That was a beautiful prayer song. Next, we have a semi-classical dance. Dr. Sridharan Shankar is here to mesmerize us with his performance.
Shankara Sutam Taviha Shri Vignesh Bhaje Santaramaham Nandi Sundaramukam Antakataka Sutam Taviha Shri Vignesh Bhaje Shri Vignesh Bhaje Shri Vignesh Bhaje Shri Sridharan Bhajeram 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 Bhaje Taviha Shri Sridharan Bhaje Shadodari Shankar Jamundeshwari Chandrakala Naritai Gauri Shadodari Shankar Jamundeshwari Chandrakala Naritai Gauri
Whoa, that was absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much, Dr. Shri Shankar, for your amazing dance.
Yes, the dance was indeed awesome. Now I'd like to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight and supporting the ASYO and its project, the Stella Boyle Smith Music Center project. I would now like to invite Mr. Robson on the stage to speak about the ASYO, and their initiatives.
Thank you so much, and it's a true pleasure to be here this evening. My name is Jeffrey Robson. I'm the Artistic Director of the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra, and what a thrill it is to have the honor to be involved in this inaugural project, and I think it's so befitting of music education and the way we use music to bring communities together and to learn how to communicate with each other and to teach our students how to interact in an incredibly complex world. We think that music education really serves to instruct not just the nuts and bolts of making music itself, but really in how to live one's life. And so we're so honored that our project, our building, trying to create a new home for our education programs is the cause of the evening. So the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra is actually the largest employer of full-time musicians in the state of Arkansas, and we keep this staff together of 13 full-time professional musicians in addition to everyone else who comes and plays in the symphony regularly as well through our education programs. We have 3 youth orchestras, and we have the Sturgis Music Academy, which serves to teach hundreds of private lessons every week, as well as group classes, and visits into public schools around the Little Rock area, providing elementary instruction to the entirety of the 4th grade at numerous elementary schools in part of the Little Rock School District. And we've been doing this for a long time, and we've been searching for a permanent home for as long as I've been in Little Rock, nearly 14 years. And finally, about 2 years ago, we found the perfect spot right down by Havre International and the Clinton Library, where we could build the ASO Stella Boyle Smith Music Center, which will house in an inspiring and modern environment all of our education programs that serve hundreds of our youth every single week. And so for 2 years, of course, during the pandemic and everything, we have been raising money to break ground on this as early as the spring of 2023. And I'm very pleased to report that we are just over $2 million away from getting that shovel in the ground. And it's a project that we are trying to raise $10.7 million for, and we're incredibly proud of it. and what we'll be able to provide to the community through having a space of our own, which we've never had, and being able to create an environment to learn music that truly demonstrates the value of music education and of what the students are learning. We think it will also be a powerful recruiting tool to reach deeper into the community, to inspire interest in the power of music, and so we're just so grateful to be part of this evening. So the Arkansas Symphony Youth Orchestra is the top level of our three youth orchestras. It's a full symphony. There's about 75 members. They perform 4 times a year, including on this very stage. Just last spring, we had a concert where the youth orchestra sat side by side with the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra. So there were almost 200 people on stage performing some of the great symphonic repertoire together in an experience that's really unforgettable for our students. So this building, you can look at the plans for it if you go to Arkansas Symphony or arkansasymphony.org, and you can read all about this music center. It will have a performing and rehearsal space that will be state-of-the-art, that can house a full symphony orchestra, as well as 2 large classrooms for having sectionals and smaller instructive sessions, and then 4 teaching studios as well. So if any of you have been involved in our programs before and been to where we are currently housed, we teach lessons in other people's offices, and we have to trade off, we do sectionals in our storage closet, and we have numerous problems with this building that we don't even own ourselves. And so we just think that we'll be able to fulfill our mission in so much more powerful of a way, with this new space. So I'm so delighted to be here this evening, and I cannot wait to see the rest of the performance. And so thank you once again.
I now invite Mr. and Mrs. Sridharan to speak more about the Academy and its visions. Auntie and Uncle, please come to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. So we are very proud of our children and also excited at the same time for their venture into inaugurating the Shruthilaya Academy of Arkansas. So Shruthilaya Academy of Arkansas is abbreviated as SAA, which will teach, promote, and propagate art of Carnatic, Hindustani, and classical music. A team of youth devoted to Carnatic music united together through a common passion for the arts and serving the community through arts and music to raise money for well-deserving causes. This goal was to create an ongoing spirit of giving back to the community who are really in need. The association has been incorporated in the state of Arkansas. It has been determined by the Internal Revenue Service that the association is exempt from federal income tax under the section 501A of the Internal Revenue Code as an organization described in section 501C. 3. Subjected to applicable federal and state laws, the association may seek additional incorporations in other states as well. The main objectives of SA is the association is dedicated itself to teaching, promotion and propagation of Indian Carnatic, Hindustani and classical music and closely related performing arts within the meaning of 501c3 organization in the IRS code. In pursuit of this objective, we also do sponsor concert tours of the North American continent by famous artists from abroad, organize and coordinate with other cultural societies, concerts and other events and lecture demonstrations, motivating talented young performers in the North American continent, providing an opportunity for them to perform within the North American continent or abroad. To promote and encourage education and research in music and closely related to performing arts. SA would like to establish a central library of books, tapes, CDs, DVDs, and other material of Carnatic music closely related to performing arts. Moreover, SAR will honor composers, artists, scholars, and personalities in the field of music and performing arts, receive donations, and also maintain funds for future needs in order to carry out its objectives. To emphasize more, I would say the talented youth of Arkansas who are very well in their arts will be given a chance to showcase their talent in other states as exchange artists, and we can bring other state artists to our place to showcase their talents. And not only this, even if they're exemplary in their art, we can even sponsor them abroad to showcase their talents. So that is the main goal, to spread the culture and the Indian Carnatic music as well as classical and Hindustani music to propagate throughout the Americas as well as abroad. And this generation, it is very, very important for them to maintain this tradition and culture of India. Also, we would like to, you want to say something?
So the main emphasis of this SAR is to promote the youngsters within the cities and states within the North American continent as well as from abroad, and provide more focus on we are providing the teaching in various music, and not only in person, also online. So feel free to contact us if anybody is interested in learning any music or vocal, instrumental, mridangam, or any music. Please feel free to contact us so that we can arrange you if you want your personal classes or online classes. So that is our main goal and vision of this song.
Yeah, with this, I think we would have given an overview of what is the purpose of Shruthilaya Academy of Arkansas. And also the kids would love to have an annual concert and donate the money to fundraise to some charitable organizations.
So on behalf of SAR, we welcome you, every one of you, each and every one of you in this auditorium, and those who are watching live stream in YouTube also. See, we welcome you all for this wonderful concert. And our artists, they generously accepted, because for the past 3 years, because of the COVID, they couldn't come over anywhere. I know everyone understands how difficult, situation we are all faced. Hopefully this concert will energize you, motivate you, it will boost your energy, so that this concert definitely and hopefully it will take you to a different level of work. I'm telling you, I'm very sure. And we really sincerely thank all our artists, with the hectic schedule. Imagine 3 years of, no programs, right? So they squeezed and they generously accepted our, request, and they are here to perform this. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your presence. Once again, we are welcoming you on behalf of Shruthilaya Academy of Arkansas. Thank you so much.
What a wonderful initiative, spreading music awareness while supporting charity organizations. This sounds like a big project to me.
And that's why we need your support. Without the help of a wonderful community like yourselves, it would be impossible to raise donations to help support the ASO. I strongly urge each and every one of you to kindly consider donating to the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra and support their big project, and help budding musicians like myself and others have a platform to play music.
As we have all gathered for this awesome event, Shruthilaya Academy of Arkansas would like to felicitate a few people who have made a huge impact in our community. May I call upon Mr. Rajesh Shokani and Ms. Sumana Das to please come to the stage.
Could I also have Mrs. Negra Jayapal and Devi Sunderrajan sir up on stage, please? Mr. Rajesh Shokani is a prominent and well-reputed person among the Indian community in Central Arkansas. He is a dedicated and strategic leader. His leadership style encourages and employs creative, gender diversity, cross-functional communication, strategic transparency, and effective problem solving. Mr. Shokani has always had a passion for giving back to the community and serves on various boards of reputed organizations to promote growth. As a health advocate, Mr. Chakani currently is a member of the board of the Harmony Health Clinic, which extends free medical treatment to the undeserved Arkansans, and is associated with the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance, supporting the No Kid Hungry program. He also collaborates with the American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, API, to promote community service and access to health care. Please give a big round of applause for Mr. Rajesh Shokani and his service to Little Rock community.
We do not need an introduction to Ms. Sumana Das, since she is the well-known Bharatanatyam teacher in Little Rock. Still, I would go ahead and like to say nice words about Ms. Das, who is also my guru. Ms. Das is the founder of Lasyam School of Dance and started teaching Bharatanatyam for more than a decade in Little Rock. As an eminent dancer herself, she has produced wonderful students who have performed at many community events in Little Rock. Moreover, she has successfully done Arangetram for 3 of her students in 2018 and 2019, with 2 of her students in line for the Arangetram in near future. In a small city like Little Rock, without her dedicated service, we might not be able to see the traditional dance of Bharatanatyam. Please join me for an applause to my guru, Ms. Sumana Das. Thanks Rajashri and Sundar once again.
At this point, I'm excited that we have an important person to recognize and honor in front of this crowd. It is none other than Dr. Meenachi Balasubramanian. Meenachi uncle, could you please come on stage? And could I have Narayanan sir on stage too? Meenachi uncle is the nephew of the famous mridangist Guruvayur Durai. Our budding mridangist Siddharth started his first mridangam lesson with Meenachi uncle at the age of 5. We all know how challenging it would be to teach a 5-year-old. But Meenachi uncle's approach to teach Siddharth was very unique. He would first play with him for a while, and then carry him to his room to teach the lessons. Even though Meenachi uncle had a busy schedule as a graduate student at the time, he was very patient and spent good time with Siddharth and taught him mridangam. Without his relentless effort, Siddharth might not have picked up the instrument with so much ease. We are extremely thankful to him for his patience and support to teach and train Siddharth, who moved on to become the first mridangist of Little Rock. Thank you so much, Meenachi uncle. I now call upon Narayanan sir to felicitate Meenachi.
Okay, now we get to the highlight of the evening, the grand duo violin and double mridangam kasheri or concert. We have renowned and famous artists from Chennai and California to perform for us. Vidwan Shri Delhi P Sunderrajan and Vidwan Shri Vignesh Thygarajan will play violin. They will be accompanied on the mridangam by Shri Neyveli Narayanan and Siddharth Sridharan and Vidwan Shri Adambakkam Shankar on the ghatam. Please give a warm welcome to the artists.
Before we move on to the concert, I would like to go through a couple of housekeeping rules. Please turn your cell phones off and please don't talk while the concert is going on. It would be very disrespectful. Also, no food or drinks allowed inside the auditorium. So if you would need to go to the, if you need to eat or drink something, please step outside and then come back in. Bathrooms are in front of the auditorium. You can leave through the left side, and go straight down the hall, and it'll be towards your left. And without further ado, let's get to the introduction of our artists.
All right, so as she said, before proceeding with the concert, I would like to introduce the artists to this audience. First, we have Vidwan Shri Delhi Sunderrajan. So, Parasuram Sunderrajan, popularly known as Delhi P. Sunderrajan, hails from a family of musicians belonging to the temple town of Kumbakoram in Tanjavur district. He comes in the lineage of flute maestro Brahmasri Sarva Sastrigal. He is a disciple of Sangeeta Bhushan Sri Vidwan Janakiraman. Sunderrajan ji started learning violin at the age of 6 and gave his maiden performance at the age of 8. He was recognized as a child prodigy and has established himself as an artist of great talent, dedication, and creativity. He has performed solo concerts all over the country and abroad. As an accompanying artist, he plays for all distinguished musicians. He is now one of the most sought-after violinists in the field of Carnatic music. Sunderrajan ji has the rare distinction of winning the Madras Music Academy's prestigious award as the best accompanying violinist for 3 years in a row. He is also a talented vocalist, having performed all over India and the USA.
Next, we have Shri Vidwan Neyveli Narayanan. Vidwan Shri Neyveli Narayanan is a famous mridangam exponent from Tamil Nadu. Hailing from a family of music connoisseurs at Neyveli, he was introduced to the world of music at the age of 7. Shri S.K. Ganesha Pillai was his first guru, and he made his first stage performance at the young age of 11. Since then, through his talents, he has risen to new horizons and made a distinct mark in the field of Carnatic music. The training under late Maestro Shri Tanjavur Upendran has also provided him with the essential tricks of professionalism. He learned to play the intricacies and specialties of the Tanjavur style in mridangam from his guru. He is also one of the favorite disciples of the mridangam legend Vidwan Shri Kesavaraman. Narayan sir is an 8th grade artist and regularly performs on air and TV networks. He has accompanied almost all the veterans related to Carnatic music at present. Now he teaches students across the globe, not only in India but also the United States, Canada, and UK through refresher classes, phone and online classes.
Next we have Vidwan Shri Vignesh Thygarajan. Vignesh Thygarajan ji hails from a family of musicians belonging to the lineage of flute maestro Brahmasri Sarva Sastrigal and started learning Carnatic vocal and violin at a very young age with his mother Srimati Rama Thygarajan, a renowned Bay Area music teacher. He also underwent training in the violin from Sri Sushila Narasimhan for a few years. He is currently under the guidance of his uncle and guru Vidwan Delhi Sri P. Sunderrajan and has been learning violin and vocal from his guru for 14 years. Vignesh had his solo violin Narayanan in 2014, accompanied by Vidwan Neyveli Sri R. Narayanan on the mridangam and Vidwan Adambakkam Shankar on the ghatam. He has performed many solos throughout the US and provided violin accompaniment to many visiting artists from India. Vignesh has regularly accompanied musicians in the Chennai December Music Festival for the past 6 years, in leading sabhas and performed at the Madras Music Academy for the 2016 Spirit of Youth series and its prestigious annual December Music Conference in 2018.
Next, we have Vidwan Shri Adambakkam Shankar, who hails from a family of musicians belonging to the lineage of flute maestro Brahmasari Sarva Sastrigal. Shri Shankar played his musical training from a very young age under the guidance of Kumbakonam Sri Rajapalya. He has been a ghatam exponent in the field of Carnatic music for over 3 decades. Shri Adambakkam Shankar has accompanied almost all the veterans and present-day stars of Carnatic music. He had the privilege of sharing the stage with the Grammy Award winner, tabla wizard, Maestro Zakir Hussain, with violin Vidwan Shri Ganesh Kumaresh on a let them at Stanford University and a concert at San Francisco. He is an A-grade artist of All India Radio. He has performed all over the world and has won many laurels and awards, including Best Concert Award at Music Academy in 2013. Pomma Arul Isai Vendor from London, Durai Balasubramaniam, Isai Vendor from Chennai online website, given by Honorable G.K. Vasan, Central Minister of India, Nada Uli and Nada Inbam Organization, Chennai, and the title Astana Vidwan of Kanchi Kamakoti Peeth.
And last but not least, we have Vidwan Shri Siddharth Sridharan. Siddharth Sridharan is a budding mridangist and disciple of Shri Neyveli Narayanan. Siddharth was initiated into learning mridangam with Shri Meenakshi Sundaram, who taught him the basic skills. Later, his parents, who were avid music lovers, put him under the tutelage of the renowned mridangist Vidwan Shri Neyveli Narayanan. Since then, Siddharth has gained extremely valuable skills, knowledge, and experience on the mridangam. He had his mridangam arangacham in 2019 at the age of 11. Accompanied by Shri Delhi P. Sunderrajan on vocal, Vignesh Thygarajan on violin, and Shri Adambakkam Shankar on ghatam. With this careful nurturing by his guru, together with his natural flair for rhythmic art forms, mental agility, and dedicated practice, Siddharth has emerged as a talented rhythmist with musical sensitivity and expansive improvisational capabilities. And with that, I let our
I'm gonna ask my mom to introduce Abhishek.
So I would like to proudly say we had a special guest from Houston. He's also a student of Vidwan Shri Narayanan, who did his architecture in 2015, and he pursues the art of mridangam. He plays in Houston regularly. So Abhishek, can you please come? So he took his time to come here to motivate everybody and say that he's a computer engineer by the way and working for a reputed company. So he still pursues mridangam. So career is different. He's very successful in his career as well as he enjoys playing mridangam in every concert. So this is Abhishek. Thank you so much for coming, Abhishek. Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to tell about Abhishek is, everyone, happy Dasara to everyone. So now this is Dasara time. They have planned a big, like even in their home. Since Guru came here, he came along with this Guru. The dedication of the disciple, that one example. So he came along with his Guru to attend this concert. So we need to give a big round.
And now we will begin the concert. If all the artists could come on stage, please.
Hello. We have maybe 10 minutes break by the time they will tune their instruments. If you have, please, you can have a tea outside. So if you want anybody wanted to have a tea, but 10 minutes sharp. We will exactly start our program after 10 minutes for sure. Please.